In this video, I explain comparisons between PDP and NPDP. PDP means positive displacement pump and NPDP means non-positive displacement pump. So on the left side, we return the point for the positive displacement pump, and on the right side, that is a non-positive displacement pump, means it is the rotodynamic pump and another pump. So main category is the positive displacement pump and the rotodynamic pump. First difference is, in a PDP, the moving component carries the liquid along with it from inlet port to the outlet ports. Means in a positive displacement pump, we know that we use the piston, plungers, diaphragms and the gear pumps. Okay, so in this type of the pump, the liquid is carried with this moving component. Suppose we use the piston pump, then the liquid is carried with the pistons from inlet port to the outlet ports. Suppose we use the plunger pump, so plunger is carry the liquid from inlet port to outlet ports. Same way, suppose we use the gear pump, then the gear is carry the liquid from inlet port to the outlet ports. It is called as the positive displacement pump. And in NPDP or a rotodynamic pump, the moving component give off its energy to the liquid. How they give up the energy to the liquid? So in a non-positive displacement pump or a rotodynamic pump, we use the impellers. Impeller is the one rotating components. Okay, so this rotating component is give its energy to the liquid. Okay, means this impeller is increase the velocity of the liquid, and further this velocity energy of the liquid is converted into the pressures, and the liquid will be thrown from inlet ports towards the outlet ports. Second difference, in a positive displacement pump, discharge remains constant irrespective of the increase in the pressure. Discharge means Q, quantity of the liquid discharge Q remains constant respect to the increase in the pressures. Means suppose sometimes we require the outlet pressure is different. Sometimes we require 8 bar pressure, sometimes we require 10 bar pressures, sometimes we require 12 bar. Okay, so we are changing the pressures, outlet pressures of the pump, but the discharge remains constant in positive displacement pump. But in a non-positive displacement pump, if we change the pressure, means suppose we change the pressure from 8 bar to 10 and 12, so with increasing the pressure, the discharge is reduced, means Q is reduced. Means suppose that the 8 bar 10 liter discharge is there, okay, and at the 10, so we increase the pressure from 8 to 10 bar, then the discharge is reduced from 10 to 9, 8 or 6 depending on the size of the pump. Okay, so in NPDP, means in a non-positive displacement pump, pressure is increased and discharge is reduced and becomes zero at the maximum pressures. Third point, positive displacement pump is generally used for higher pressure, means for the more pressures and the less discharge. Means in such a application in which we require the higher pressures but the low discharge, so at that place we use the positive displacement pump. In some applications we require the more discharge, means we require the larger Q and the lower pressures and the high speed. At that time we use the non-positive displacement pump or a rotodynamic pump. Fourth difference is, priming is not necessary for positive displacement pumps. Means we not need to do the priming in positive displacement pump. In a non-positive displacement pump, priming is necessary. Okay, so priming means we need to, when we start the pump, at that time there is a air is inside the pump. Okay, so we need to remove this air by filling the waters inside the pump. Okay, so in a pump there is a various component, that is a casings and the impeller and that, so we need to remove the air from the pump by filling the water. It is called as the priming process. So this priming is not required in positive displacement pump, but priming is required and necessary in a non-positive displacement pump. Now before moving ahead, I request to like the video and subscribe my channels for watching the more video related to the OHP and the other subject of the mechanical engineering. For the OHP, various link is provided in descriptions as well as in the card, and for more subject I request to visit the playlist. Next difference is, footwall is not needed in a positive displacement pump. Footwall means footwall is installed at the inlet of the suction pipes. Okay, so this footwall is not required in positive displacement pump. So footwall is one type of the non-reversible valve, means water is not go in a reverse directions. Okay, so this footwall is not required in positive displacement pump. But in a non-positive displacement pump, we are required a footwall is needed. So footwall is needed for the non-positive displacement pump. Okay. So if you're not putting the footwall in a non-positive displacement pump, then what happens? The water is going in a downward directions. Okay. In positive displacement pump, the delivery valve shall not be closed. Means we need to always open positions of the delivery valves in positive displacement pump. In a non-positive displacement pump, the delivery valve shall be opened slowly only after maximum pressure is reached. So when we start the pump, okay, by doing the priming in a non-positive displacement pump, we see on the pressure gauge, okay, pressure is increasing and it achieved the maximum pressure. Then after we start the delivery valves. Whereas we open the delivery valve earlier, then the pump is not able to give the discharge. Okay, that's why we need to open the slowly in a non-positive displacement pump. Pressure relief valve is necessary as a safety device in order to safeguard the system components. We know that the positive displacement pump is used for the more pressure. That is in point number 3 we mentioned. Okay, so for the more pressures we are required to pressure relief valve is necessary for the safety device in order to safeguard the system components. In a non-positive displacement pump, pressure relief valve is not needed because the pressure does not increase beyond a certain limits. Examples of the positive displacement pump are reciprocating pump, rotary pump, gear pump, vent pump and the piston type pump that we discuss in a classifications. In a non-positive displacement pump, example is the centrifugal pump and the axial pumps. So thank you for watching this video. If you learned something, then like the video and subscribe my channels for watching the more video related to the mechanical engineering, and don't forget to share with your friend.